residential to commercial projects, we deliver reliable, off-grid solar power systems.
I completed, so that was the first work I just wanted to explore, to see what goes on in the factory. So I was just adding iodine to the salt. So I was at as in where my part wasn't so hard like that as compared to others. I was in the iodine room. The finished, yeah, Max, the finished product will come to me. Then I only open the iodine in addition, like according to the quantity of salt.
And how did the iodine affect the salt?
For that, they said it gives, it prevents goiter. Yes. No.
In the sign?
You've seen a sign?
Yes. That's why I asked.
No. They are not there yet.
Of course.
We are still in Greater Accra. This area is community 25. Yeah. Okay, no, let me go a bit forward.
Vibration movement.
Okay. I'm sure there is a different machine also.
Take me somewhere else, Sam.
Oh, okay.
That machine just took that woman's card.
Oh, okay.
So she's saying next week. But I don't want to chance it. It's so late today.
Wow.
I hope I'm not gonna have drama, Sam. I hope I'm not gonna have drama.
Yeah.
Take the camera. I'm just trying to go to the cash machine. Hi, I'm Asherah from the UK, currently in Ghana. This is Sam, my driver slash son slash adventurer. And the last time I was in Ghana, I couldn't get access to my money. It was absolutely terrible. I didn't know what was happening day to day. And I said, this time it's not happening to me. So I'm bringing literally 100 cards with me. Anyway, I've just tried 2 cards in that machine and it hasn't recognised either of them. So rather than forcing it and it takes my card like last time, we'll just find a different cash machine. But I was just saying to Sam, one, I hope the universe ain't trying to do me like they did me last time. And 2, we're driving nearly 5 hours now to a new destination. And we don't have any accommodation, we don't have anything set up, so we definitely need some money. Otherwise we're sleeping in the car tonight, which is fine. We've done it before, you know what I mean? We've done it before, but hopefully it won't come to that. Do you know what I mean? But between us, I don't think we've got any cash on us whatsoever. We just used the last bit in the restaurant anyway.
Yes.
So this is going to be fun. So today is Mother's Day in the UK. So my children have called and texted to say Happy Mother's Day, which is really, really nice. 3 out of my 5, I should say. My oldest 2, they don't even know what day it is. So I'm not expecting much from them too. But I will tell them off later. Not tell them off, but just say, hey, you didn't call and say Happy Mother's Day. They're like, oh my God, is it Mother's Day, Mom? Yeah, Happy Mother's Day, Mom. It's probably most likely going to be a conversation like that. But yeah, it's not Mother's Day in Ghana today. We was invited to church by Sam's cousin Grace. So that's where we're coming from, church. We stopped off and had something to eat, and now it's 3:30. So we was gonna leave at 1 o'clock straight after church, which means we would have got to our destination around 4:30. Now that we're leaving at 3:30, we're probably not gonna get there until 6:30. Correct? What do you reckon, Sam?
Yeah. That's
At 6:30.
6:30.
I think it'll still be daylight at that time.
Yes.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be dark like that.
Say that again.
It wouldn't be dark.
No, it won't be dark. So we're gonna record this just under 5 hours journey. Show you what the distance look like. Show you what Ghana looks like raw. And just capture some of the nonsense that me and Sam talk about when we're in the car. You know? See how it goes. So this is my second time in Ghana. I came on the 14th of February 2025 for 2 weeks. And then I'm back now. I came again on the 23rd of March. I'm supposed to be here for 2 weeks, but tomorrow I'm going to call the travel agents to see if I can extend it for another week, because 2 weeks is not enough in Ghana. 2 weeks is not in Ghana. I think if I'm coming, I need to be spending 3 to 4 weeks at a time. I don't know how the kids are going to cope with that, because my daughter says to me last night that she doesn't think I'm funny at all. But there's so much to do, and there's so much I want to do. 2 weeks is not enough. I've already spent a week here, and I've been getting bits done every single day. Every single day, something's been ticked off the list. 2-3 things been ticked off the list. It's been crazy. I've got back home, and me and Sam sat down, gone through all the checklist of what we set out to do in comparison to what we actually did do, and it's 10-10 every time, isn't it?
Yes.
It is. We get it done. So I've been tired. Yesterday I was tired. Yesterday we should have gone to this wine bar. I really wanted to go to, because it's a wine bar and it's a wine college, and I'm studying wine at the moment, so I really wanted to go there. I wanted to go there from the last time I came to Africa, but sure, my last night yesterday, I was tired, man. Sam fell asleep before me anyway. Sam fell asleep on the setting before me. I said, alright then, I'll leave you there, I'm going to bed. You know what I mean? Every morning he wakes up and he doesn't wake me up. I say, don't leave me to sleep, wake me up. Never does. Even in the car. Don't let me sleep, okay? When we get there, wake me up. I wake up, he's been sitting in the car. 2 hours have gone. 2.5 hours actually the last time. 2.5 hours have fucking gone and I'm still in the car. Like, Sam, why didn't you wake me up? He said, nah, you were sleeping. Yeah, I know. But I thought, anyway. I appreciate it, I do. I appreciate the rest. But I don't appreciate not waking up on time when I had plans. But I don't know why I've been sleeping. Well, I do, I've been tired.
Yeah.
But yesterday I woke up at 4 in the morning. And today I woke up about 6, which isn't too bad. But the other morning I woke up, been waking up like 7, 8. That's too late, man. Tired now, Sam. Try turning it the other way so they can kind of see a little bit of the moment. That's what you're doing. Turn it back once we get into. So what's in these blue bags, Sam? Is that rice?
It's salt. Yeah. The raw salt.
So the iodine stops it from moistening.
This one, there's no iodine in it. It's direct from the sea, from the lagoon.
So how do they stop salt from? I mean, that from getting wet.
The salt.
Did you say that you put the iodine in the salt to stop it from to make it like dry and not kind of take on the moisture?
No. They normally add the iodine to prevent sickness called goiter. That's what I mean.
I get you now. See, that's
The
what
lack
I
of
don't-
iodine causes that.
But that's what I don't like because they add fluoride to water thinking that they're medically helping people.
Yeah.
But fluoride is toxic to the body. So if you put that amount of fluoride in the body, forget that you're helping teeth. What about the rest of the body that you're destroying?
Yes.
The fluoride levels are double the levels that they recommend.
Oh, okay.
And then not only that, they then tell you to drink 8 glasses of water a day. If you ended up drinking 8 glasses of water a day, even in any one day, you've already had an overdose of fluoride. So I prefer my salt with no iodine. Just natural salt as God intended.
Even me, the one adding the iodine, sometimes when I'm tired, I'll just sleep. So the salt will be going without iodine.
Well, then turn the camera around. We got a confession to make. I told you we're going to meet the real Shamanic. Turn the camera around, Sam. Put your face on that. Repeat it. You joker. Sam's got a confession to make.
You know, gone are the days I used to work in the salt factory where we manufacture salt. We get the raw salt from the lagoon
Yes.
and then we process it into finished product. That's the
So you're saying
powdered
that the salt
salt.
just comes up naturally outside
yes,
of this
naturally
tank?
from the lagoon. So we
Okay.
buy them from the lagoon.
Okay.
And I was in the iodine room. I was the only person there.
Okay.
The room is supposed to be very neat. So I'm always in that room.
Yeah.
I lock up myself. Nobody disturbs me. Then I'll be adding the iodine to the salt. But anytime I'm tired, I just lock myself and sleep. Sometimes I can sleep for an hour, I can sleep for 2 hours or an hour, 30 minutes. And then there is no iodine in the salt. From my side, the salt goes to the packaging. So just imagine
Yeah.
the number of salt.
Going
They
without
were
iodine.
going out packaging without iodine.
I'm glad that sounds like you was doing God's work. You were sleeping. Leave the salt in its natural form. I says to Sam, we're gonna like Sam's a good boy, innit? He's a really good boy. But every good boy has a bad boy too. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We have to be balanced in ourselves. We have to know our shadow side just as well, if not better, to be fair, as our light side. So I'm saying to Sam, if you're ever showing me your light side, I want to see I want to see your shadow side. I want to meet your shadow side. Look how big that puddle is, my God. Like a little miniature river. But yeah, it's important for you to know your shadow side.
Yeah.
When I says to Sam, what's the worst thing, what's the naughtiest thing he's ever done? He said spend some tuition money and sneak out the house after 12 to go to Bible studies. Why you have to sneak out the house at 12? That's another story.
Because daddy, my dad won't permit us to go out
At late.
it's more or less like a military rule. After 6, no entry, no exit. So we always strictly after 6, everybody is supposed to be inside. So it means when you are outside, you're not coming in.
Yes.
So probably everybody within the house would come before 6.
Yes.
Yes. And
That's
for
quite
me,
early though. 6
yes,
o'clock in the sun.
yes, after 6.
It's not daylight outside. He was harsh.
Yeah.
How old was
Very,
you?
very, very responsible and very, very principled.
And how old was you when you had to give me home for 6?
That was around 18.
So you're 18 years of age and you still got to be home for 6.
Yeah. Everyone. Yeah, everybody in the house was still
Okay.
that. So
Age was not the issue.
no, age wasn't the issue because my mom was inclusive. Nobody's above the
Queen
law.
mother had to be home for 6.
Nobody's above the
I
law.
swear down.
But maybe she has a way of, as in, doing her own thing. So probably the children. Yes, the children. But for her, she has nowhere to go, so she's always at
She's
home.
home.
She got a store in front of the house, and that's where
Okay.
she operates. Her business is right in the house.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So for me, the children, we are not supposed to go out. And, you know, we have to meet friends.
Yeah.
We have to meet people. Sometimes all of them go to work, and it's only the night that we can meet and have our discussions and have our prayer meetings and other stuff. So we go out late. We'll be coming sometimes around 12 a.m., 1 a.m., and you have to jump the fence wall.
So you had to sneak out.
You sneak
back
out?
in.
Yes, exactly. So
Did you ever get caught?
just once.
What happened?
On this fateful day, normally what we do is that we have cover up when we are going out. So my senior brothers will cover me up, and there is a way we do that.
Cover you up or cover
Yes.
for you?
Cover.
Oh, this is Aqua Safari. Oh,
No, this is not aqua.
advertising.
This yes, advertising. This Central University. This is where Grace
This is where
University.
Grace studied?
Yes,
Oh, wow.
Central University.
Nice. She did journalism here.
Yes.
Nice.
So this is how we do it. If I'm going out, it means my senior brothers will be at home.
Okay.
Then normally we are 2 in a room.
Yes.
The boys' quarters 2 in a room. So my senior brother and I, maybe different two
Yeah.
in a room. So at night we arrange our dirty clothes like human being, and then we cover it up with the bed sheets.
Okay.
So my brother will be sleeping with the dirty clothes, also
Yeah.
arranged like human. Because
Yeah.
my dad always, before he goes to bed, he makes sure all the doors are locked. He
Yeah.
makes sure the main gate is locked before he will go to bed. So he's always the last person to go to bed.
Yeah.
Even if he sleeps before everyone, at night he wakes up and check
Okay.
everybody. He's like, when you are sleeping, especially the guys, don't lock your door when sleeping, because he will come and check and see those who are in and those who are out.
Yes.
And always we are in. So there was this time that my senior brother forgot to do that as in layer. Yes, he
Make
forgot.
a fake body.
So probably they knew that one person wasn't around and I was the one.
Okay.
So what happened was, late at night, I was coming back from town,
Yeah.
and then we have a place that we normally jump the fence, or we jump over inside. And then my old boy has what we call a lazy chair.
As
A lazy chair.
Yeah.
There is a chair they call a lazy chair.
Like
Yes.
a rocking chair.
Yes, but it's made of wood.
Yeah.
So, not knowing, she identified where we normally jump in and out, and brought the lazy chair there, and he was sleeping there waiting for me. The moment I jumped down, the old man was there.
Ah! Like he knew.
The moment I jumped, initially I didn't know about it, so I jumped, got down, and he was there. He was like, where are you coming from? I said, oh, I went to town to meet my friends. it the right channel to get in and out of the house?
It's true.
I said no, then you are in trouble.
Oh, so what does trouble mean?
24 lashes.
24! A whole 24!
24 lashes at your buttocks. You take it like a teacher.
My
Yeah.
God, did you cry?
No, I didn't cry. I was a bit hard by then. I was doing hard guy. because if I cry, my siblings will tease me.
Yes.
So you have to keep it like that.
And how old was you when you was getting beaten?
Pardon?
How old was you?
Oh, by then that was 16.
Okay.
That was 16. So
Getting caught once isn't too bad.
just once.
Yeah.
And then for the tuition money that I used to buy sneakers, that one I wasn't caught because some ladies paid for the tuition. Yes, they were like, I'm so quiet and they like the way I do my things in school. So when they got to know I use my money, they have to contribute and pay for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad. What about your other siblings? Did they get caught?
No, they are experts. And I always cover them up. I always do the covering. When they are not there, I know how to protect them. Yes.
This place sounds too good.
So this is the area I was talking about.
Oh, where the land is?
No. This is the area that we have a lot of land
Okay.
here. This
What
area.
is this then?
This is Chopoli.
What?
Chopoli. The other side is Pram Pram.
Pram Pram.
The junction we branch before coming here was Pram Pram junction.
So what's so significant about this land?
It's a new site.
Okay. Oh, so they're starting to build on it?
Yes, they've now started. You see all this side, they've not built on it.
Okay.
It's a
What
new
about
site.
that area beginning with B where
Biriwa is in the central region.
Is that the opposite direction to this?
It's the opposite direction. Yeah, from training.
You zoom in on a bit. Military.
Yeah, military. they are still, it's part of the training process. Look at the other side. A lot of them are there.
Oh my word.
Yes, so they are from somewhere before they got here. They only train in the bush, the forest zones and other stuff here.
Makes sense.
So this they are from Shy Hills. Far away from here.
God, you know 400 there.
Yeah. They are from far away. And they go through the bush to this place.
And they stay in the bushes for a few days.
Yes, depending on the type of training.
Yeah. I would do that.
So you see-
Did you never want to join military, Sam?
Oh no, I wasn't having the interest.
Oh really?
I would have been in it because my senior brother got the opportunity to.
Yeah. So you just weren't interested?
Yes, I wasn't interested.
How come?
I needed my freedom. You know, they don't have freedom to do this. I want to do a lot of things at the same time. But with this,
It's just that.
you are
one shot
restricted.
that.
You are restricted.
You are respected, innit?
You are well respected,
Well respected.
but restricted.
But we, oh, okay.
Yes.
Respected but restricted.
Restricted.
Okay, I like that. I get it.
I want to be on my own, run my own business, do my own stuffs without any restrictions. But in the military,
I get it.
you're always awake.
How's that working for you? How's it going so far, Sam?
Pardon?
How's your freedom going so far?
Oh, so far so good. So far so good because I've been able to do a lot of things
Yeah.
within some time frame. So that's good.
Is this where they're from?
Yes, this is one of their training centers. they've not commissioned them. They've not been commissioned. And it's more or less like they've been abandoned in the bush. They've been abandoned. They've not commissioned them yet.
Oh, they've abandoned it?
Yes.
We've got something like that in the UK. They got ready for like the Olympics.
Okay.
With all these properties. And then now they're just sitting there and sold homeless people.
Yeah. I have the same thing. can put them down, but it wouldn't extend the boots. But there will be a hole through.
It is a hole. You can
Yes,
see the
there is a
boot.
hole through. Yes, you can see the boot.
Where do I press the button?
You need something. A minute. No.
How did I know about this the last time, man? Are we coming across any police stop soon? Have we got a time? Half an hour?
For Sundays, I don't know how often they're going to be on here.
Perfect.
But for the weekdays, most of the stuff they are there. But for Sundays, I can't tell. Why ask? I'm suspecting you.
Mind your business. Drink water. You got it, babe? Jackie, you pull me down, I'm pulling you down too. Yeah, babe.
In case.
You tell of me, I'm telling of you. Tell again, okay? Perfect. I'll do that anyway, yeah.
Yeah. In case we approach, but they wouldn't search anyway, but in case, yeah. Sege.
Segi.
Yeah.
And what's this town? Farming, fishing?
Yes, fishing. Yeah, fishing and salt production.
Worst case scenario, worst case scenario, I'll do tap to you.
Oh, okay, yes. Yeah, then we can pay via mobile money. Perfect. Oh, no. He was doing a wrong overtaking, so I have to.
Makes sense. Sam, don't be driving slow and then speeding up with the one overtaking you.
He is doing a wrong overtaking because you can't see the other side, so you should have waited.
Oh, look at that. What team is this?
I think it's a new one, Magdan.
No.
Oh, okay. Magdan.
Are we out of that village now?
Which of the village?
Have we passed through the village now? So it's just bush now?
Yes. But there is a town there nearby. tap send. Will you try the tap send so that we can get some food? Yes, the cash machine I saw is the same as the one at the other side. Oh, let's try it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so when he is done,
Only 1,000 now. So I'm about to do it and do it and do it and do it. I need one that has more money to take out.
oh, okay,
Understand me?
yeah.
So if you're taking out 500.
So you do it 100, 100.
No, I wanted to take out 4,000.
Oh, okay.
So
So let's do 1,000. Let's do the first 1,000 and
I
see.
tried to do 1,000.
And still.
Out of 7, she'd have to go lower, 500.
Oh, really? Commercial bank? This is Ghana Commercial Bank. This is for the
I
government.
don't think it might be set to the area.
Oh, okay.
In fact, why would the max be 1,000?
Yeah.
That's it. Why would the max be £100? You wouldn't have that as the max.
Yeah.
At least the others were like saying 4,000. And if I had to go
Yes,
3,000.
yes,
so
3,000,
you
yeah.
have to take the extra money.
Oh, okay.
You understand me? So when I put 1,000, it would have to charge me on top. It couldn't even charge me on top of the 1,000.
Okay.
That's why you have to go lower.
Go low.
So
Oh,
that you
okay.
can pay the fee.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You won't, if the max is 1,000, the fee takes you over
Yeah,
1,000.
yeah.
That's the problem.
So let's.
So
Maybe-
can you pay for the petrol on your bank?
Let me call Sally soon. A minute.
Call who?
My brother will send me money.
He doesn't need to. I can send you the money.
I left my card at home, and there's no money in it.
So can't
Oh.
you just transfer the money in there?
From tap send. Yes, tap send it to work. No, I thought maybe since it wasn't working, I wanted to call him so that I take money so that in case we get a machine.
I'm saying to you,
Okay.
I can transfer into your account.
Yes, then that one it will work. Then I can transfer to them directly.
Exactly.
Okay.
Why are you calling me?
No, I was
That's the
thinking
point,
that
though, innit?
yes, since you are not getting it, I wanted to get it so that you can take it cash. Then later I just deposit it and transfer
No, I'd rather try and get it in your account.
in your account. Yes.
So then I don't even have to worry
About
the cash machine.
it. Perfect.
Does that make sense?
Perfect.
I think it's on that.
This one.
Oh wait, no, it might be on our names. Let me try this. Sam's just putting some fuel in the car. I've managed to sort out some payment because honestly my cards and that are just not working in Ghana. It's like, say, the devil's trying to do everything he can do to prevent me from moving forward. And every time we try to come up with a plan, the Almighty just kills it. So anyway, we've got it sorted. We're filling up the tank. I haven't got a clue where I'm stopping tonight. I don't know where I'm laying my head. I don't know if it's in the back of this car or in a bed. I really do not know. And to be honest, I don't care. I really don't care. I trust the process. I live by it. I trust the process. So, we're just going to see what I want. I don't even know where I am. I just know I'm somewhere on the planet. And I'm with my ancestors. I'm with my spirit team. I'm with the Almighty. It's Mother's Day today in the UK. 13th of March 2025 is Mother's Day. I love my 5 babies. Called me to wish me happy Mother's Day.
Company no deduction most.
My daughter gave me my Mother's Day gifts before I went. She was like, "Here, Mom, because I know you're gonna be in Africa when it's Mother's Day, so I'm giving them you now." So she got me perfume and chocolates, and then there was a card in there and a little note in there.
This is the name of the town.
My kids love writing notes, she does. And they said, "Mom, I love the way you live in your
We are
life.
not going to apply.
You know, go to Africa and have the most amazing time and don't worry about it."
Yes. Yeah. Oh, okay.
If I didn't have
wow.
permission from my
Your
kids, I
branch.
couldn't be here. I honestly could not be here.
Ever.
And the divine made it so. The divine was like, "Listen, I'm gonna put your kids with their dad. because I need you to go on some mission. I need you to go to Africa. I need you to speak with a couple of people. I was like, okay. I booked it for a week on a spiritual retreat, and then the second week I had no idea where I was going. I had nothing booked, I had nothing planned. And the worst thing is, not only did I have nothing booked or planned, my cards weren't even working. I was in Africa with nothing. I had to use my business account. I had to use the money on my business account. That's the only card that would work.
So when you were going to apply, when you ordered for the ride, you didn't have any plans of
No.
where you were. Oh, okay.
I didn't book with any of those hotels. My ancestors gave me the name of the hotels, but I hadn't booked them. I hadn't paid for them. My money wasn't working. I just had cash in my bag. I managed to get some cash out, and my ancestors told me to get enough cash, so I had enough cash that I could pay for things.
Yeah.
But my cards weren't working.
Yeah.
I couldn't book nothing on booking.com, nothing to say I was going to be safe, and I didn't even know where I was going. That's why when I booked the taxi and you said to me about coming back, I was like, what are you talking about? I'd catch a taxi back. You're like, there's no taxis down where you're going, mate. You're going in the sticks. I was like, almighty, where are you sending me? And then I'm back 2 weeks later, literally, to go back down there and do some other stuff. So, I can't say I'm nervous. I'm more excited than anything. I walk with the divine all the time. This is what walking with the divine looks like. This is what completely trusting looks like. So, if you know, you know. And if you don't know, you're probably thinking, my God, she's psycho. We was in church service today, and the pastor said, you got to walk blind. You got to walk like a blind man with his stick, having faith that he shuts his eyes and he knows where he's going. And if he touches something and reaches some type of blockage or a barrier, he knows to go the opposite way, but his eyes are closed because he's trusting. He's trusting in his stick. He's trusting in something outside of himself, basically. I trust in something outside of myself. I trust in the thing outside of myself. It's outside of myself, but it's inside of myself, if you know what I mean. But I trust in the Almighty so much that I don't need eyes. I can see clearly. I can see very, very clearly. I don't need eyes. What did you think of the pastor today, Sam?
As in his...
As in like typical Ghanaian churches, was he strong? Because you were laughing the whole time. To be fair, everything the man said you were chuckling, and you wasn't even sharing some of the information that wasn't in English. How rude. Can you imagine if Sam did not speak English and he came to England and was in church and the man was saying stuff and I didn't interpret for him? But just how my ancestors sit next to me, I was more than capable of working out what the man was saying in that service. So I thought it was a good service. I'm going to ask a silly question. Did you think it was a good service?
Yes, it was. It was a good service.
He was funny. He kept it real, innit?
Yeah.
He was very down to earth.
Very down,
yeah. And he talked about himself too, in a sense where he went to a grade whatever school, you know what I mean? So nothing good can come out of Nazareth. He was saying nothing good could come from him.
No,
when he met his wife, the family said he's too skinny. Nothing good can come from that skinny man. So it was nice how he put himself in the service, you know, so that he was relatable. You know, he was relatable. You need to hurry up, Sam, if you're going to get past these 3 hours. Don't worry. Sam, are you serious? I should have turned the camera around.
Don't worry, Mom.
I'm a pro racer, and I could see that was close already. You was panicking a little bit, Eddie. You was panicking a little bit.
I do this all the time.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No, you drive like a Sunday driver. You drive so slow. I'm constantly moaning at how slow you drive something, but I respect it because you look after the car very well. You don't speed on the road like that, and you don't play chicken usually.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've seen you do chicken.
No. Those 3 cars, you don't.
Those 3 lorries, they weren't cars, they were long lorries in a 3 in a row.
So
which means that
3
that's
of them
a
at the
good
same
stretch
time,
in it. Three long bloody cargo lorries in a row. And I can see the cars in the distance, and I'm saying you don't have enough road to do that.
Yeah, I did my calculations.
And
so I
then
knew
the car was right there as you've come in, so we had seconds. I don't know about that one, Sam. You know what? We're getting to know Sam.
You see the other driver, he wasn't all that good. When we were coming, similar thing happened. I have to slow down for him to come. But he thought he could also
manage,
because he has the right of way.
Okay.
So
he thought he could get past it and get past you.
Yeah. I also knew I would swerve him, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you knew that you had it covered that time.
Yeah.
You was confident.
No, this is parking, so we still have it.
Okay. No, this is fine. This is fine.
This is the same thing you've been doing to your kids.
This is fine. No, but my kids trust me explicitly because they've been driving with me their whole life, and lots of people. I mean, don't get me wrong. One time, was it 2023? I had my sister-in-law in the car, and I did the wibble wobble thing that I did with the kids.
Yeah.
And she got so scared, she started crying.
Yeah, because it was
and I had to
her
pull
first
up.
time.
Yeah, it was her first time. But everybody else, all my nieces and my kids and everybody, and Uncle Richard, they were fine in the car because they know what I'm like.
Oh, okay.
But I'm usually sensible with Susie.
Yeah.
She's like that. She's very sensible, Sue. So I tend not to be too naughty when I'm with her. But with the kids, I love swinging the car around them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like getting from A to B, and they have a good sense of. But all I'm saying with you, it's not that it's a problem. It's just you don't usually do it. That's the first time I've seen you do it. So I'm gonna be like the first time I seen you get past 60 today. I thought, what's coming out? You're driving past 60. And he was like, I do this all the time. I drive 100. I was like, when? I've never seen you go past 30 in this car. Usually you're around between 2 and 5 miles an hour. Seriously, if you calculate how many times you slow down because the roads are bad, you're probably doing about 5 miles an hour. So that's the speed I love that you do. It's different. At least we'll get there quicker though. Because we did say we'll get there before nightfall, but we won't now anymore.
We did set off it.
It's gonna be night time. Should we phone Tom then and tell them we're coming?
You have it.
I thought you found the.
No, I didn't save it. I just took it purposely.
Oh, you just took the details, the direction. Oh, we should definitely.
No, I mean when I took their contacts, just after that I didn't save their contacts.
That's fine.
I didn't
But I
save
can't remember then. I won't do that. They'll probably say no, we can't stay.
You see the same thing here, so I have to slow down for him to do it. So thank you.
What the same thing? Turn it around, Sam.
Yes, sir.
I better go. Drop me first again.
Oh, meet them and boss they work.
Oh, okay.
My boss day back.
I wanted you to drop me and sit down.
He said he is going to the next town, so he wanted us to drop. I like him at the next town. And I said, because I'm working with you, so I need permission from you, I can't do that.
Oh, and these are strange men?
Yes, they are police officers.
Are you safe? Are they safe? Do you want
No, it's your permission. For me, I don't ask him to pick anybody aside.
I have no idea.
Yeah, idea about it.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't know.
All right. Charlie, thank you. All right. Normally when I'm driving, I don't
pick up?
No stranger.
Okay, that's good then.
No stranger.
Don't put that in
But
my hands. My
yes.
God, I don't know what the custom
No
is. It
stranger.
might be because
Some-
he's a police officer. You're actually
Yes.
obliged to.
Exactly.
And if you are obliged to, then I don't want to be rude and put you into trouble.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. If it's a decision like that, Sam, and you wouldn't normally do it, don't
No,
do
no,
it.
I don't do it. You know, sometimes when we are moving people will be like. And for that one,
No, the car's not in it, you know.
yes,
There's lots of stuff going on.
yeah.
Why put ourselves in a predicament? We're just chilling in it. How are we supposed to chill? When they turn that camera around, because I got a question to ask you.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. Press that
Okay.
button, Sam.
For me, I don't.
Press that button, Sam.
So that was why I said no. I'm here with.
Press the phone.
Okay. You want? Okay.
Explain. Like we just got waved out by 2 police officers. I don't know if you saw them on the camera. You probably
Yeah.
did.
It was recorded.
And then they was like, I thought they were stopping us to search, because usually that's a thing, isn't it? We drive, we get stopped at one of the stopping places. The police ask Samuel, what's he doing? They say hello because he's got all of these military badges on his car. So it's usually just a hello and bye. You know what I mean? He winds the window, he says he's got his mum in the car. I say hi, they say hi mum, and we get going. So when it just happened, I thought it was more of the same thing, and then Sam was like, they want to lift to the next village. And he told them that it's not his ride, he's got his mum in the car. He would need to ask my permission. So then he's put it to me like to say, these police officers want to lift down the road. Would I mind letting them have a lift down the road? But I don't know what the right thing or the wrong thing is, because I've never been asked by 2 police. I've never been pulled over. I've never been pulled over in my taxi before by 2 police officers asking if I can take them down to the next village. This is new to me. So I'm like, hang on a minute, is it compulsory? Like, do we need to do this? Do we need to let them in the car? And Sam's like, no, it's completely up to you. And I said, well, you can't even put me in that situation because I don't got that though. I don't know what's expected, and I don't know what is not. There could be different customs here, but this definitely would not be a thing in the UK. And then also, we're supposed to be on holiday relaxing. Like, how are we supposed to relax when you got 2 police officers in the car? And the cars, you know, we're busy people. We got, we're busy people. I don't know. It could have been funny. It could have been not funny though. Do you know what I mean? It could have been funny, but it could have been the opposite of funny. This is the thing about being on one of these adventures with the Almighty. It's like a game. It's a game. It's like snakes and ladders. The snakes are Satan and Satan's crew, and the ladders are God and God's crew. And you're the little counter, the counter on the board, trying to use numerology, trying to use your gift, trying to use psychic messages, trying to use downloads, trying to use the codes that you receive to get through the goddamn game of snakes and ladders, because it really is snakes and ladders. So that could have been a ladder, because honestly I've been looking a military man from time. I've been looking to meet some military men from time, and Sam's brother is a military man, and now I can't meet a military man. Sam don't want me to meet no military man, clearly. So I was thinking to myself, maybe this is God's gift to military men. So these thoughts are going through my head at the same time. Sam's asking me what I should do. Do you understand me? So I turned to them and I said, are you safe? And they smiled at me and both nodded at the same time. So really, because they both smiled at me and nodded at the same time, I thought, I'm not going to answer this question, because sometimes 2 nods are too good to be true. You know what I mean? If one nodded and one went, nah, I would have said, get in. Do you know what I mean? I would have said, get in. I can fuck with light and dark. You know what I mean? I can't fuck with 2 lights, man. It's fake. You get 2 light bitches together. It's not true. These love and light girls, or these love and light guys. It has to be a mix, man, or it's not authentic, it's not real, it's not divine. It was a war in heaven, meaning that agreeable angels became disagreeable in the first place. But then you got a bunch of agreeable angels having to become disagreeable in order to fight and win, allegedly. So we can't, it's not always good and it's not always bad. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. Which village did they want to go to? This one? Did they want to pull out here?
Yes.
Okay. Turn it around and let's have a look at where they were going. So this is a military area?
No.
No.
I'm sure they just went on duty.
They just went on duty?
They went on duty, so that is a barrier.
So how come they don't get dropped off to the place where they're supposed to be? Or is that normal for them to stand there? And
Yeah,
get a
sometimes
lift?
that is what they normally do. No, these are village towns.
Okay.
Some of them have motorbikes.
Okay.
So it's only one person who needed a lift to this town. I think the two of them will be on the lift.
These two men here, just one
Yeah,
of
they
them.
were
wanted the
three,
lift?
yes.
Oh,
One
there
of
were
them.
three?
Yes.
Oh.
One was on the motorbike, so I'm sure the
Oh.
other one was seeking permission. Normally when they stop, they all
So just one would have got in the car?
Yes, just one.
Oh, I didn't have that explanation.
But we still can't trust anyone.
That's very true. That's very
Still
true.
can't trust anyone. I do consider them when I'm alone, but with a rider, never.
That's fair enough. I want you to do what you would normally do, like, especially when it comes to safety. I mean, how could you possibly rely on me? For so many reasons that would be wrong.
Yes, except spiritual reasons.
Except spiritual reasons,
Perfect. So I still need
absolutely.
your permission.
Absolutely, absolutely. I
Because
respect that.
spiritual,
No,
yeah.
I respect that. Spiritually,
Yeah.
it's my way. Even if it's dangerous, you know, Sam.
Yeah.
Even if it looks like it shouldn't be that, you know that's what we're doing. Thank you. Turn the camera around because I just want to mention that's why I'll be chilling with Sam, because I don't chill with no one, anyone. I literally talk to nobody apart from my kids, a few work calls and whatever, but literally no one. And I can tolerate, more than tolerate, being around Sam. Just a little bit over tolerate. And sometimes I'm like, fuck it. You know, like today, for example. Yeah.
Mom, so
Sam sleeps in the living room. I sleep in the bedroom. There's a bathroom. There's a kitchenette. It's a studio apartment. I haven't quite finished because we're not quite packed. So this is me packing up last night, innit? So all the things in the fridge, I put in the bags. All the things on the car side, I put in the bags. So that in the morning, we just take the things out of the fridge and the cupboard and we bring it straight downstairs. But it's already packed. Sam, being Sam. Because this is what I love about Sam. This is what's so crazy, innit? Because this is what I actually love about him. Sam being Sam has collected everything. Sam has collected everything and put them in the boot. He's packed up me, boy. Don't fuck with him. He's like me. I'm so organised. But I really like, I don't want to trouble him. So I'm just like, we'll do it in the morning. He's already on top of it. So I'm like, Sam, but you've took the bag that I took out 2 cups to make 2 cups of black tea. He's gone with the sugar, he's gone with the milk, and he's gone with the fucking tea bags. I'm like, nah, Sam, you're moving too quick, man. Did you see that? I took out the things to make tea. So he said, no problem, Mum. I'm gonna run back downstairs and grab them. Fine. Anyway, come out the bathroom. I've got some stuff. I need to put it in the bin. I'm looking for the bin. Where's the bin? Sam, where's the bin? I took it down already, but I'm like, Sam, we're still gonna need the bin in the morning. You know, we're gonna have tea bags, the last little bits in the house that we're gonna tidy up. We're gonna need the bin to put the things in. So we take the bin down in the morning, but he's gone with it already. So that's the thing I love about him, and that's the thing I hate about him. But he's tolerable, because at the end of the day, I like his organizational skills. You know, he's sufficient. I can give him a little bit of information and he comes back with exactly what I want. Do you know how hard that is to do for me? Real talk, because I'm particular. I'm I'm extremely particular. And I'm particular mixed in with OCD, mixed in with perfection, mixed in with divine order, mixed in with divine authority. The divine standards are so high. I struggle sometimes, you know what I mean? My ancestors have had me maintaining standards my whole entire life. I says to Sam, I'm the only one in my house that spreads their bed every day before they leave out, and my kids have always seen me spread my bed. I don't know why these people don't like to spread their bed. But even as a big grown woman, I pay the bills. You get what I'm trying to say? And I don't have anybody in my bed other than me. So who am I impressing? Spreading my bed every day before I get out. I mean, divine. You get what I'm trying to say? Not that I'm impressing the divine, but that is the divine's expectation. That's how tedious. If it's that way with me when it comes to spreading my bed, imagine what it's like with me spiritually. Imagine what it's like with me mentally. Imagine what it's like with me physically. No nonsense, man. So Sam, I can deal with Sam. I really can. And then sometimes when I can't deal with Sam, I still can deal with Sam. Because even when you don't get it, he gets it. So if you don't get something, and I'm like, Sam, like one time. Sorry. One time we was in Volta. Not one time, the last time we was in Volta. So we've gone 4 hours around this grotto. It's like a spiritual place. You can Google it. It's called the Grotto in Volta in Ghana. And it sets out the whole crucifixion of Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? From start to finish. And they've built these statues that are man-sized statues. And then they've built a Mary that's like probably 10 men standing on each other. That's how tall that statue is. But anyway, it's all in honor of the Catholic religion and stuff like that. But a lot of Christians use it and they have church services there. It took us 4 hours to walk around this place. Yeah, it really did. It was like mountains. You're going up mountains. How many times did I nearly fall? And I had
uncountable times.
and I had good footwear on, and I was all over the place, man. It was crazy. And the elderly do this trek, you know. Never mind, you know what I mean? Because it's like I said, they have church services up there. So anyway, when we finished all of our whatever we're doing up there, and come back down, I'm washing my hands. He helps me wash my hands. I help him wash his hands, and then I give him a little toothbrush with some toothpaste on it for him to brush his teeth. So I'm in the boot of the car digging up some stuff for me because I want to clean up too. And I'm smelling the toothpaste. So I'm like, oh yeah. So when I turn around, he's using the toothbrush and the toothpaste to clean out his nails. I'm like, Sam, what the fuck are you doing? He said, oh, sorry, I thought because he was just cleaning his hands, and because it was an electric toothbrush, it was just the head of the electric toothbrush, so it was about this big. So he interpreted it like a finger brush. And I said, but do you smell the fucking toothpaste? He said, yeah, I was wondering one. I just thought it was so minty wash, but I felt like slapping him in the back of his head, man. I really did. But it was funny at the same time because it wasn't a normal looking toothbrush, so it could be mistaken, you know. But when I said electric one, he got it then because he could clearly see that it was the electric one. But just those little things I'm saying, it's quirky. I call them little kinks. And I said to him the other day, you're fucking autistic, you are. I said to you, you're autistic. And then if there's one thing I know, is when someone has autistic traits, and it takes one to know one. That's the truth. It takes one to know one, but also I actually trained. I'm a Senko consultant. I go into schools and I support schools with kids with Senko, with Sen, and I support Senkos. I've written books for Senkos. I've got books coming out soon. You know, they're just being proofread and that at the moment. I love special educational needs. I love it. I love everything special. It's not. I know I'm using that term, and it's a disgusting term. You know what I mean? Because actually they're gifted. I love everything about gifted. I did a video once and I said, if you're a parent and you've got a Down syndrome or autistic child, to me, you're like the luckiest person on the planet. And I know that might sound a little bit deep, and I know that might cut a little sharp with some people. I guess there's healing to do. But that's what I think. I just love them. I love all children. I love all kids, but I honestly I want to do more for them. enables me to do more for them. And if this is what the Almighty's plan is, and this is what the Almighty is showing me, this is you know, crazy. It would be a dream come true though. Because I think every single child deserves to be seen and heard, because every single child brings something to the table, man. Whether you can talk or you can't talk, you still bring something to the table. Whether you can hear or you can't hear. I'm deaf in this ear. You get what I'm trying to say? I relate. I was so shocked the first time I put on a hearing aid. I lived my whole life without hearing aids. I didn't even know how deaf I was until I put a hearing aid on, and I was like, fucking, is that what it's supposed to sound like? Because most of it has just been vibrational for me. I realised that even now, you don't see me walk with no hearing aid, because I realised that I pick up more on a vibration level. When I put the hearing aid on, I can hear, but I can hear clearly. I can hear words, I can't hear tones. When I don't have the hearing aid on, I hear tones. You understand me? And tones vibrate in my body differently, and they give me more information than when I put the hearing aid and I can just hear words. And I just thought, you know, I'm not wearing no hearing aid. I can hear just fine. I can hear just fine. You get what I'm trying to say? I can hear just fine, thank you. So don't ask me where that hearing aid is. You know. And then now it's like I'm losing my sight, or at least my sight is a lot poorer. I just went for eye test in Ghana and got medication, which I haven't started taking yet. And I mention it because I can feel the pressure behind my eyes now, you know. But as my eyes are feeling more pressure, my third eye is opening wider. My mum used to say it all the time, because my mum is deaf. Yeah, my mum is deaf. My nan, her mum was born deaf. My nan, miraculously, by a miracle, got her hearing back after she was 14. So she was she said she was 14. That's what she says to me, so I'm just going to take it as that. She said she was 14 when she got her hearing. You know what I mean? But up until that time, she was deaf. She was even supposed to go to America. Her auntie was going to send her to America to go to like a school for deaf children, because she was smart. Do you know what I mean? But when I say smart, as in awareness smart, but because of her deafness, she didn't learn to read and write. Do you know what I mean? So my auntie was going to send her somewhere where she could accomplish that. She would be going with them. She would do the cooking and cleaning in America after school, but during the day she would be at school. So I got a cousin that's deaf. So it's like deafness is genetic in my family on my mum's side, clearly. You know what I mean? It's hereditary. So when I was growing up, my mum would say, to my teacher, put her at the front of the class because she's deaf. And I was like, what's the matter with this woman? Why is she always telling people I'm deaf for? And she's never took me for a hearing test to know if I'm deaf or not. I don't want to remember going for a hearing test throughout my primary school, throughout my junior school, throughout my secondary school. Even in my 20s, she never ever says to me, go and have a hearing test. She just used to say to the teacher, put her at the front because she's deaf. And I thought, what's she talking about? I hear everything. You know what I mean? I was always smart at school. I spoke smart. I was literally 36 years of age when I was driving my car, and Spirit says to me, go and book a hearing test. And I was like, really? And they said, yeah. In fact, you know what it was? It come on Radio 4 that Boots are doing free hearing tests, and Spirit was like, go and get a hearing test. And I was like, really? I was like, yeah. So when I went down there, they was like, yeah, your left ear is fine, but you're right. I mean, yeah, your left ear is fine, but your right ear is deaf. You need to wear a hearing aid. I was like, no way, my mum was right, telling the truth this whole time. I thought this woman's a lion. She just wants me at the front of the class, clearly. But I like being at the front of the class even now. If I go into the seminar, I don't mind walking down past everybody and going sitting at the front, because I like to be at the front. Yeah, I think you develop skills. Somebody was asking the other day about psychic abilities and about prophecy. Yeah. So today in service, he was talking about Jesus prophesying over Nathaniel.
thought you were talking directly.
No.
Yes.
You were talking about Jesus prophesizing. Yeah.
Prophesizing,
You were talking about John. Yeah. So I didn't have the same interpretation as the pastor. The pastor said it like to say, okay, so now that I've seen you, I says to you that I saw you under the fig tree. Now you believe that I am who I say I am. When this is nothing and there is yet more to come, or you will see more. Now the pastor took that to mean that we will see more in our life. But I took that to mean Jesus saying that Nathaniel will see more from him. He will see Jesus. He will see God do more miracles through Jesus. Do you understand? What's your interpretation?
You mean yours is we will see more miracles
From
through Jesus
Jesus,
Christ.
yeah.
From Jesus, not
Yes.
through Jesus.
Through it's from Jesus. Basically, when Jesus is healing people, it's from him, but it's through him that God's working.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is not necessarily the healing, but the premonition. When he says to Nathaniel, you're impressed because I was able to tell you that I saw you under the fig tree, which is the gift of premonition.
Okay.
He was able to use foresight to have a premonition of my man either under the fig in the past, the present, the future. We don't know. We don't know at what point in time Jesus had saw him under the fig tree, but it must have been something in the past because Nathaniel was able to accept that that's what happened. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Jesus said he saw him under the fig tree. If he's surprised that Jesus saw him and Jesus wasn't there, it must mean at some point he was under the fig tree. He can take reference for that. Yeah?
Yeah.
When Jesus turned around and said, okay, because remember the first bit of it is that Simon tells him to come over there or whatever, his brother, and he's saying to his brother, the brother's telling him that the Messiah has come and he's come from Nazareth. He's turning around and basically saying that can't be true because nothing good comes out of Nazareth. So he don't believe that it's the Messiah. So when he goes to see Jesus, he's already skeptical. Does that make sense? Because nothing good comes from. Do you understand me? So when Jesus prophesies and shares information with him about what he saw without knowing him, he took that to be truth.
Yes.
And Jesus turned around and said that basically that little bit there you believe me on. There's more to come that God's gonna do through me, mate. You understand where I'm coming from? Just that little bit was enough to convince you.
And that was I could say that is the prophetic side. It's the prophetic side that made him believe. Because because Jesus wasn't there with him, as you said.
Exactly.
He wasn't there with him. Probably he was there, but he was there alone. Or probably he was there and nobody came to pass by to at least see him to give the information to Jesus that he is here.
Yes. Had a hypothesis.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes in our normal lives, I think we also go through the same. Sometimes maybe you are going through something within your inner mind that you have not said anywhere to anybody.
And somebody tells you that, and then you
tells
can
you.
take that for testimony
Yes.
and truth because you know only you had
Only
that
you
knowledge
have
or
that.
truth. You understand me? But at the same time, it's still a small thing, is what Jesus is explaining.
Okay.
Just because I told you I saw you, not that it shouldn't be enough for you to believe that I'm the Messiah.
Exactly.
But really and truly, is that all it takes for you to believe when actually my Father hasn't even started to work through me? That's my interpretation of that chapter and verse. But the pastor's interpretation of it was when he turned around and said, my Father's going to do great things. The pastor turned around and said, see, he was saying to Nathaniel that in Nathaniel's life, there will be great things.
There will be great things.
But when I read it myself last year, I did not interpret it the way that the pastor has interpreted it. I interpreted it that Jesus was saying, listen mate, there's more to come. Watch what God's gonna do through me. Not what he's gonna do through Nathaniel. But what's your interpretation? Which one do you see as, or do you see as both? Because it could be.
What I see, because in this modern day, in our present day time, like in these our times, it's more or less like a referral to us. That's us related to during the time of Nathaniel.
Okay.
That he was able to at least, even if not anything at all, believe that indeed what Jesus said was true. So if in these days we could also even have a little faith in him and believe that he could change certain things around us, or he has seen certain things that needs to be addressed around us, and we believe those as in the better things ahead of us can be done in our lives.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
So
I accept that.
I was taking it personally.
Yes, he's took it personally, but I take your point that for today's church service, you have to make the Bible relatable to the people in the congregation.
Exactly.
So that's what he's trying to do. Whereas I was just reading the Bible as an individual, trying to understand and interpret the Bible. So when you're looking at it from Jesus and Nathaniel's perspective, not your own perspective. So I think in that context, I see my logic. In your contents, I see the pastor's logic. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That both could be right. It just depends on which side of the road you're standing on, as in which perspective to take in it. But I know particularly around that, because not only did I read it, I also had to do it part of Bible studies. So then after interpreting and after doing a soap on it, do you do soaps here in Ghana when you do Bible studies? Yeah, so you write down the scripture.
Just write down the scriptures.
For S. Then you write down the opportunities for O. You write down the assessment for A. And then you write down the process for P, or something like that. But you have to give like a little essay on all of those 2 points about it. About either one verse or maybe a couple of whatever. But I was just doing the whole thing. To be fair, I was just literally going through the whole of John, every single verse, and soaping it, just to get a deeper understanding of what it is that the Almighty was trying to show me. But the thing about that particular Bible study, it wasn't freestyle. It was structured. They want to tell you what it means. They want to tell you how to interpret it. And I'm like, but I haven't interpreted it like that. I've gone like this. I'm going to explain my interpretation. The rest, some of the people, half the people there are nodding like, yeah, Shira, yeah, man. Nah, man, that's deep. I get that. You know what I mean? Because you got to think. Because realistically, Abraham, who everybody bigs up, was not a very nice man at all. Do you know what I mean? Horrible. And then you look at King David, and he's chasing down after people's wife. I mean, hello, we need to get a grip on these things, We need to call out these men and women in the Bible that were acting like prostitutes and hoes and murderers. What the hell? How can that be God's people? Nah, sorry. That's why the Almighty say we need to fact check this shit, because there's some inaccuracies in there. We're dealing with multiple gods in the Bible, multiple gods, and not all gods are good. You know what I mean? And there's things, I'm not gonna tell Moses to go into someone's land, kill all the women and children, and move in. What for? Look how much land there is. There's land in abundance. Isn't God abundant? So if God's abundant, you shouldn't have to. Didn't he say to deal with your neighbour correctly? So how you? Don't give me Joe blood. This is what got me in the madhouse in the first place. Fact checking the Bible. I was just, the Almighty was killing it. The ancestors were killing it, man. I was just like, you guys. Sam. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Do you think? We can't then, and we can't done. Do you think, man? Even if the car did, you know what I'm saying? At least I know I'm walking out alive. I know that much. I know I'm getting up on scratch. You know what I'm saying? Sure of that, man. I gotta stand 10 toes in that, because you know what? Whether it is the truth or it isn't the truth, and I was to die today, I'm so happy about that. I don't wish suicide on myself or nothing like that, but I've seen on the other side. I spend time on the other side. Listen, the amount of nights I've cried wishing to just be with them. You must be crazy. Wishing, bleeding. I wanna go with you. I wanna go with you. Listen, I'll be happy. I swear to God, I love my kids. I love this experience on earth. I love this experience on earth. But what I experience what's on that side, this side has no comparison to. You know, this is of the flesh, and if you're of the flesh, this is wonderful. This is heaven, you know. This is heaven on earth. If you are of the flesh, this right here, as simple as you see earth, this is heaven on earth. If you are of the flesh, everything is on fire. You're eating in the physical realm. You're having, your senses are using. The wind is blowing, the sun is shining, your senses are going. Everything is on a physical level. Everything is heaven. And if you've got no physical body and you're just in spirit, this looks rosy because you're feeling something. You're feeling something on a sensory level, and they love to feel, man. Enough of the spirit. My ancestors tell me, that's why they tell me to smoke, to be fair. Because some of them miss it. Some of them are drinkers, some of them are gamblers. They are. That's who they were. And that's who they are. And that's the truth, man. They don't die and get a halo. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't die and get a halo. They have to ascend. Even in the next level, they still have to ascend. They still have to go through things in the next dimension. It's no different. They're still caught. You know what I mean? If you do something, they're still caught, man. Everything is accounted for. You don't get away with nothing. Just because you're on the physical, don't think you're not held to account spiritual. And even when you think you're pushing your karma through witchcraft and rituals on other people, trust me, it will still come back to you, because energy is a boomerang. What you put out must come back, man.
Yeah.
It's a boomerang. For every wish you wish for comes back to you, good or bad. It's a boomerang. So when you open your mouth, think about what you're saying, because you hear it first, not the person you're throwing it after. You. So if you hear it first, it's coming to you first. More time, unless you're throwing your karma, but eventually it will get you. Sam, turn down this AC. Don't you think it's a bit cold?
Yeah.
You believe in karma, Sam?
Yeah.
What does karma mean to
What
you?
goes around comes around.
Okay. And do you think you can prevent it?
By doing unto others what you want others to do unto you.
When I say
This
prevent
way
it, meaning that if you've killed a man
Okay.
and you're supposed to get karma for murdering that person,
Okay.
is there a way to not have to do the karma?
I believe that whatsoever that you do on this surface of the earth, we have rewards and punishments. Whatever you do, there are rewards to it if it's of the right path. I wouldn't say good or bad, but if it's not on the right path, you surely get what you call your punishment to it. So I don't think there would be a way to. Maybe there might be a way. I don't know.
To
But-
transfer?
No, I don't think there is a way to prevent it.
Okay.
But if maybe there is a way to prevent it,
Yes.
I can't tell. But to me, there is no way to. But maybe you getting your punishment for the wrong, as in for backsliding or whatever.
Yeah.
You might not get it in a way that will be channeled to your understanding that it was because of this that I did. It will come in different forms.
Yes, yeah.
So there is no way you can prevent it.
Yes.
If it doesn't come, maybe the channels at which you're going to analyze it and know that this is the reason why this is happening to me. Maybe it might come into a different channel,
Yeah.
but of the same, as in consequences that you
Yeah,
will
yeah, yeah,
yes. So,
So in that theory,
to me,
then,
you can't prevent it.
in that theory, then what you're saying is, if it doesn't get the person, it will get the child, or do you know what I mean? Not in so much ways. Don't get me wrong. Your
Okay.
point is on the individual, but what I'm saying is that in Jamaica culture, we have
Okay.
something that says if you can't catch dog, you catch its tail.
Okay.
Which meaning that even if karma is supposed to come to you, because this is
Okay.
why we have generational curses.
Okay. Yeah,
Because
generational
it was for someone else, but it's going down the lineage.
Yeah.
So you see how everybody else is still having to pay the price
Okay.
of the punishment of the karma,
Okay.
even though they had nothing to do with whatever that family member did.
Okay.
But you see how it can transfer through generations. So if you
Generations to
can,
generations.
if you can transfer the karma through generations, then you can transfer the karma onto somebody else.
And to somebody else. But
Yes.
during
In my
the time,
in my belief.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But in the Christian world, I think Jesus Christ says something. That is, I will get the quotation. He said, "Whatsoever that the parents have eaten, they their
Yeah.
sins will not be transferred onto. So maybe the Christians have a different belief.
Yeah, but I
That
think
if-
that they do have a different belief.
Yet there are certain things that are haunting them now,
Yes.
and
They don't understand
they don't
why.
understand why.
Yes.
But if they are supposed to go deep down to
Yes.
their roots, they would understand that
There you
traditional
go.
wise
There you
something
go.
might have
There you
happened that
go.
they are just saying, and it's
There
not
you
just the matter of saying as far as Christ lives, then it shall not be transferred whatsoever that the caterpillars have eaten. It doesn't happen that way. Maybe there are some traditional things they are supposed to do before they can cancel.
Well, you know what? But you shouldn't have to do nothing to
Yeah.
do it. Put it this way: if you're into Christian belief, the Christian belief is supposed
Yes.
to solve all of your problems.
Yes.
The minute you discover that the Christian beliefs are not solving
That
your
is
problems,
it.
and you're having to go back to your original spiritual African traditional remedies, then I'm sorry, that must put a thought process, or at least plant a seed in your mind
Yeah.
to know that the Christian thing cannot be it. Because
Yeah.
if you're in something that is so holier than thou, such as Christianity, then it's supposed to be able to manage all your
Manage
problems. You're
everything.
supposed to be able to go to God and find a solution for that problem. If you can't find a solution for that problem in the faith that you're in, then that can't be the faith for you. Not when you're having to step back out of that faith to go
Yes.
back into your own traditional knowledge that you had
Yeah.
before the Christian missionaries come and rape and pillage and kill everybody in Africa and took my people out of Africa and sent us everywhere else. Why I'm not in Africa now. So what I must forget about my ancient traditions to take on the religion of Christianity, and Christianity can't solve the issues
Yeah.
that I understand my old traditions can. And that's what I'm trying to say. You can't sit there pretending like your life isn't falling
Yes.
apart, and you can feel that it's something to do with your family or heritage or something.
No.
You
The
understand
time
me?
of Christ is not like that.
But this is why I'm saying this is where the jeggery has happened, because the very same people that are telling you that what the mother eats doesn't go to the child
The child, yeah.
are the same people that are doing the black magic and transferring their karma onto
Yes,
you.
exactly.
Do you understand me? So
Yes.
this is where the game start, well not start, but this is where the jeggery and the fuckery happens. Because differently, it don't make no fucking sense anyway. If a mother eats something, of course the fucking pitney yams in. I'm a mom, I've given birth 5 times. If I never ate, my pitney would starve inside of me. Everything I push in my mouth, my pitney eats. And even when I'm breastfeeding, if I eat, I love broccoli and I love carrots. But if I eat them to the way that I love them, my breast milk will come out green. It will have the colour of the broccoli in my mouth, or it come out orange, and you'll see my breast smells more orange. So even the food that I'm eating is impacting my breast milk.
Yeah.
If one time I went out, I was breastfeeding. I said, you know what? When I get back, I'm going to have a drink, because I hadn't had the drink for about 2 years, because I was pregnant for the year practically, and then obviously the little one was about a year. I went out. I breastfed him till he was 2. I went out and I had a drink, and you see when I came back the next day, my breast milk smelled like the alcohol.
Wow.
You can smell the alcohol in the
Alcohol,
milk,
yeah.
which is bad.
Yeah.
So I had to express the milk out to get rid of that milk and allow myself to produce more milk. And when I couldn't smell the alcohol content, that's when I fed the baby. But if I did, I'm telling you, I would have been drunk, because you could actually smell the alcohol in the milk. So just on the biological essence, what the mother eats, the child doesn't eat. No. And I know they're probably thinking, yeah, they mean after the pregnancy, but even then it's stupidness, because if I cook something in my house, the same thing that I'm eating, my children are eating.
Yes.
Do you understand me? So whether it's in my belly or on the plate, my children are still eating what I'm eating. So at what point does your child not eat what the parent eats? Huh?
But maybe they were talking about the spiritual aspect, the biblical context.
No, but it doesn't matter what content, even if it's spiritual. If I'm in my house praying, that's what my children see. That's
Yeah,
what they're
that's
eating.
what, yeah.
If I'm in my house doing voodoo, that's what my children
what they-
see. That's
that
what
is-
they do. Do you understand me? So again, I'm going to ask, at what point is the parent doing something that don't affect the child?
It might affect the child, but it's up to the child, maybe at old age, to stick to it or not to stick to it.
No, that don't. I
Because
understand what you're saying,
let's
but I'm not
assume-
sure that connects to this particular point.
Okay, then maybe I don't really get you well.
Go on.
let's
I'm just-
assume that.
yeah.
Let's assume that maybe eating mangoes, like the family lineage, they all love to eat mangoes.
Yes.
When you grow up, you know that my family, this is what they eat. You can decide to continue eating or not to eat.
But that's not a valid point for this particular argument, because as long as a child is a child is not a man, and a
Yeah.
child is not a woman. We're talking about the child, not when they get older and are able to make their own decision.
But maybe
The actual parable.
Okay.
The parable is what the parent eats, the child doesn't necessarily eat.
Yes, but maybe it's not literally as in connected to a child.
But the point that I'm making is it doesn't work literally, and it doesn't work metaphorically, and it doesn't work hypothetically.
Oh, okay.
That's what we just covered. We just covered spiritual practices the kids eat, food in the belly when you're pregnant with a child, the child eats, and food on a
So
plate.
you are talking about literally children. Then
Yeah, because that's what they're
automatically
talking
they will
about,
eat.
children.
They will surely eat. They will be
Exactly.
used to it. They will
So
eat and be used
there
to
you
it.
go.
Yes.
So the parable that you said, the parable was what the mother eats, the child doesn't eat.
No, that wasn't. I'll get the exact quotation for
okay.
you.
We probably
Let
need
me
to
just
clarify on that.
let me get you the exact
Okay.
quotation. I've gotten it said our fathers have sinned and their teeth is set on edge. But during Jesus' generation, he said, the soul that sinners shall die. So it means that we will not be responsible for the sins of our fathers. So it was basically talking about sin.
But
They
that's
said the sins of our fathers, we are not supposed to be responsible for them, but the soul that sinners shall die. So it means that if your father committed a sin, you are
Yeah.
not supposed to.
that's fine.
Yes.
But that's fine. But we also know that isn't true either, if that makes sense, because
Okay.
there wouldn't be anything like generational curses.
Generational
Because
curse, yeah.
in order for it to be a generational curse, the generation above had to have been the one to do it for it to pass down to the next generation. Does that make sense? So from a spiritual level, we know that generational cursing, generational blood ties, generational contracts, all that's real. Do you know? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
That's real. If you know, that's
know,
real.
yeah.
More than Jesus who died on the cross, we know today. And you know why? Because it's consistent. It's still happening.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. If something's still happening, I think it can be more assumed to be more than an assumption, more than a presumption. It has to be a fact because we still see it today. It existed then and it exists now. So for example, the ocean. I don't think the ocean has changed since God made it. Not that it hasn't changed in its shape, but the water is still the water. You know, the ocean
It
is
doesn't change to petrol.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Consistency. I like what he said though, you know, the pastor, you know, when he was he talked about when you're born again, like you have to be born again, and when you're born again, the first time you're born of the flesh. The second time you're born of the spirit. Yeah? Probably with load then and put the AC on if you're hot. Because it's less noisy. So he was saying that you when you're born of the flesh. When you're born again, you're born of the spirit. And when you're born of the spirit, you start to move in the spirit. And when you move in the spirit, you're no longer of the flesh. Therefore, you need to be moving, or things will start happening to you in a way where as you move in spirit, you become supernatural. He said you become a supernatural being. So, what is a supernatural being? Well, Superman is considered to be a supernatural being. Your Marvel characters are considered to be supernatural beings. These are beings that have additional additional abilities to the standard abilities that human beings have. And he went into it today, showing that when you're moving in the spirit, because you will start moving in supernatural ways. And I thought that was really, really, really flipping interesting, because, for example, being able to prophesize, being able to be clairvoyant, being able to dream something, being able to see something is supernatural. It's natural still, and everybody can do it, but it's supernatural because not everybody taps into it. And if that is the case, that supernatural gifts also fall under clairvoyancy and psychicness and dreaming and premonitions and all that, why is the church so against it when people outside of the church display it? Is it because they think that you can only be born again and reach divine spirituality inside that building? And again, only if you're giving money to the church and making an offering, because if you're not making an offering, you're not being prayed for. So what's the message? Does that make sense? People outside the church exhibiting supernatural gifts are seen to be connected to the devil because they're not with the divine. So whoever's talking to them must be the devil because they're not in the Lord's house. But the people in the Lord's house aren't tapping into them gifts. The people in the Lord's house are waiting for a miracle. None of them ain't tapping into nothing supernatural. Why? Because they're sitting there being dictated to by a man that is not in his supernatural. So if somebody's not in their supernatural, how can they preach and teach you to be in your supernatural? They can't. So what does that mean? Everybody's sitting down in the church, not progressing, not developing, not becoming supernatural. And then when there's people in the church that do start to become supernatural, and I know this because I've been in church, I've been with my church sisters, I've had my church sisters phone me on the phone and say, Asherah or Asher, you know what you said? Man, I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on with me, man, but there's something going on, man, and it's spiritual, and the church can't help me. I don't feel like there's anybody in the church that I can talk to. And the next one's phoned me, you know what, I started these cards, then I went, one invited me to this massage event she was having. When I went down there, it was held in this spiritual place. I thought, how the hell is this mixing? How are you getting away with mixing with these people and you're in church with me? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, what is going on? Yeah, man, enough of them. But they're searching for more. Some of them are opening up their gifts, some of them are becoming supernatural, but the church don't offer a safe place for it. They don't offer a safe place for supernatural gifts, man. I am not welcome. Every time I open up my mouth in church, I've got myself into trouble. I'm not supposed to know people's business.
That is when you ask a lot of questions.
I ask a lot of questions. I ask the right questions, but the wrong questions, if you know what I mean. Yeah, man, they don't respect, they don't rate that at all. Because I see them, man. I was listening to something last night that was talking about something, and it made me resonate on my own supernatural abilities. Yeah, and I was thinking about, after I left you and went to bed, I was listening to the you put the Wi-Fi on for me, and I was listening to this thing, and I was just thinking about kind of like certain things about my own self. I meet people, and I'm always happy to meet new people. I'm always happy to meet people. I'm socially awkward, believe it or not, and there's a part of me that does not like mixing at all. But there is a part that I will step out and do my bit. But I've noticed that when I step out and meet people, I go through almost like a really, really in-depth analyzation process with them that happens on a mental level, a physical level, and a spiritual level, which gives me a good, I'm not saying it's a perfect circle of a 360, but it gives me a good foundation, if you like, to start to build and really understand that person's character. So by the time I've gone through this analysis of the person or whoever it might be.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes it's even before I've physically met them. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes those analyses will happen before then. But the fact of the matter is that once I do have that information, understanding them becomes easier. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I've met you, and really we've only been with each other weeks, not even months. You know what I mean? But from listening to you, talking to you, analysing you, etc., I know when to go forward, when to go back. Does that make sense? You know, you're learning about me, and that's really good. I like that. But you're still kind of discovering things. Does that make sense? Because I'm like, I mean, everybody's layered. Don't get me wrong. Like everyone has lots of layers to them, but I'm full of layers, man. Yeah, I'm fully layered. Even when you think you've worked me out, you haven't quite worked me out. Because I don't even know sometimes. Sometimes it just takes a twist, you know what I mean? And it's almost like it feels like every day I learn something new about myself. So if I'm learning something new about myself every day, how could you possibly keep up with that? Does that make sense? Because if I'm learning something new, I'm changing too. Because if I learn something new and it's good, I'm going to change my perspective. I'm going to change my habits to meet that. So I'm constantly changing. So if something is constantly changing, how do you keep up with something that's constantly changing? You can't, can you?
You can't, it's not possible.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's what it is. People come in my life trying to compete. I'm constantly moving. God's constantly putting me somewhere else. You know what I mean? You're not competing with me because I don't dictate where I'm going. I don't dictate where I'm doing. You're with me, Sam. Do you know where you're going right now? Well, we're going to Tom's right now, aren't we? But do we even know Tom? No, we just met him the last time I was here, already. And we sat at his place. And you know that anyway, because even after that, when we went down to your region, I didn't have a clue what was going on. And I didn't care, did I? Did I seem worried once? Even when Sam drove me up some back alley places to his land. We went to his land where he's got some land and he's building a couple of houses, and it was in the middle of nowhere. I didn't know where I was. Nobody on the planet knew where I was. No earthly person knew where I was apart from Sam. So if he murdered me, I swear to God, nobody would have been able to find me. I swear to God, whatever. Somebody would have, the most I would have sorted it out. I know that much, but nobody in real terms. The Almighty said, don't worry about that. That's not your concern. I see everything. I see everything. And you know what the funny thing, Sam? Don't you think about Christians? Like, they believe that God sees everything in it. So how comes when they're doing sneaky things, like going back to worship stones or whatever, they don't think that God's watching? Do you guys, no, seriously, like, what is it about Christians? So do they believe God's watching or don't they believe he's watching? Because you can't believe both.
Both, yeah. They know God is watching, but you know, God has given us the permissive will. The permissive will. So since they have that permissive will, and things doesn't, in Christianity, maybe in some ways, depending on what you want, it might not come so fast like you want it. And they don't have the patience. He said, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, but his delight is in the word of the Lord. So you meditate upon it day and night. And so throughout the process is patience. Because you meditate upon the word day and night. He never said day and you get it
by the night.
He said day and night.
Yeah,
you are
meaning it's going to
meditating.
take some time.
So through that process, you shall be like the tree planted by the rivers.
Yes.
And in due season, in due season, that is where you're going to bear fruit. Your leaves will never wither.
Yeah.
Yes. So that process, they that wait upon the Lord, they shall mount up wings like the wings of the eagle. They shall renew their strength. So that waiting process, that is what most Christians don't do.
Yes.
God, I need money for land, and I need it immediately in the name of, and that is what they want. So since they can't wait,
they go,
and whatsoever that the devil gives you, he takes it back in a different way that they don't know.
10 times.
Yes, that is the only side they don't know. So if he's giving you malaria, he gives you cholera and then heal you of malaria and give you another one, so that you always be coming
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
And they don't even, as you said, they don't even recognize that the all-knowing and omnipresent and omniscient God is somewhere.
Yeah.
Seeing them everywhere they go,
Yeah.
seeing them everywhere, anytime, and whatsoever thing they're doing.
Yeah.
Most people do forget.
Forget?
Yeah. They do
What kind of madness, what kind of short-time selective memory is that?
Most of them do forget that.
You can't forget that you went to the devil.
And some people also just, it's not just about saying it with your mouth. I'm a Christian. What is the sign? What shows that? In case you don't tell anybody that you are, how would they see Christ in you?
Yeah.
If Christ is to stand here right now, right in front of us, as in physically, which body or which part of Christ are you? That is one side of it. We want to see Christ in Christians. That even if you don't say that I belong to Christ, somebody see you. One day I was moving with someone. I was moving with two guys and then a lady. And then we were going on a field to pray. So we were having a genuine discussion. So the two guys, one of them took the lead. And then one guy suggested. No, I was telling them that gone are the days we do what we call a prayer walk. A prayer walk, maybe at night, we just decide to take a walk around without uttering any word. We are just moving, then we are praying. As we are walking, we are praying. Sometimes we'll be jogging and you are praying. It's like a prayer jog or a prayer walk. But don't let anybody see that you are praying. So we were going through that process, and then there was a lady that we met who was a very good friend of ours. And that lady, I taught her before, way back in class 4, primary 4. So when I saw her, she was so happy to see me. She said, "Uncle, where have you been?" I said, "Well, I've been around. We are just taking a walk." And I was with the two guys. So she held my left hand and we're just taking a walk, but I wasn't talking. So we moved for about 10-15 minutes, and the lady was like, "Uncle, are you praying?"
Yes.
And I said, "No, I'm not praying." And they said, "No, but I can feel it in your hands." That was what he said. And I said, "How were you able to feel prayer?"
Yes.
Because normally we hear.
No, it's a feeling. It's a vibration.
Yes. When it's from the out of the mouth, it's out of the heart through the mouth shall conceive, and out of the mouth they shall hear.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Now it's not coming out of the mouth. So how did you?
But it is coming out the heart.
The heart. So she says that I can feel that you were praying.
That's
so
beautiful.
yes. So that is how people need to see Christ in us. Yes. Anything I find myself doing, sometimes I ask myself, if it were to be Christ, we say we want to be like Christians, which means Christ-like.
Christ-like.
Yes. So what I'm doing right now, if it were to be Christ, what would he have done? So if you are able to answer that, okay, if it were to be Christ, this is what he would do. That is going to be the same way that I also try to do. As I said, children were crossing the road. I parked. I went to them. I was like, "Were you crossing the road?" They said, "Yes." I said, "Let me help you." I held their hands left and right. We crossed the road. We got to the other side of the road. They said, "Uncle, are you Jesus Christ?" I said, "Why ask?" He said, "At Sunday school, they taught us that Jesus loves little children." So the moment I've demonstrated to them that I love them by helping them to cross or to cross their difficulties to the safer side, they saw me as Jesus Christ. Yes. So that is how Christians, I think that is how we.
That's a reflection, though, isn't it? Because what it is that you haven't told that little girl that you're a Christian. There's something in your behavior that has led her to see something that she believes is Christ-like. So she asks you if you're Christ-like.
So I think that is how Christians have to not maybe, as you said, being on this side, then tomorrow you're on this side. But it is good, as you said, it is good to know about everything. Then you know where you are. Stand, but if you don't know,
you fall for anything.
You fall for anything.
You have to be steadfast.
So I think that is some of our problems as Christians. And some people also think that it's just about going to church.
And singing. And
Yeah,
the funny thing is, the
yeah.
little girl that said church is not just about singing, she sang the most. The church.
I was about to signal you when I heard that. It's not about. What is it about? Sometimes
You was gonna say what?
Yes,
to me?
I'd wanted to signal you
Oh,
because
okay.
you know sometimes we go to church and they say there's a word they use. This is the most important part of it. When it's
Can I
time
have
to
some
preach.
Food? Is that the food down there?
Yeah, that's the food.
Yeah, look.
You're hungry.
A little bit. How are you talking, aren't you? Do you want me to save you some of this? I'll save you some of this.
There is
I'll just
water.
eat the top bit.
You want to wash your hands? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that would be good actually.
Okay.
In fact, did she put a fork in there? Or did she got
We
a fork
have
in
we
there?
have we have
I'll just wash them.
forks in the in the boots.
There's forks in the boot?
Yeah.
How?
Most of the restaurants we went,
Oh,
they
oh
kept
yes,
the
yes, yes, yes.
sealed fork with the
Is
tissues.
there
there.
tissues?
Yeah, they are in.
Sam, the air thing got it this cold. The air thing got the water this cold.
Yes.
That's crazy. It's mad. The water's freezing. It's been in a hot car all day. It feels like it's come out the fridge.
Okay.
Thank you. I can't believe the water tastes that cold. I know you said it today that that's what you do. But I was just not expecting it to be that cold. She won't never put a fork in here, Sam. She never put a fork in here. No, I don't have a fork.
Okay, then I'm bringing this one.
Yes, please. What have I got? I've got jollof rice, but I've got a bit of a coleslaw on top of it. Jollof rice, and then I've got tilapia or tilapia, which is a fried fish. It's like a traditional fried fish in Africa. It's very, very spicy. That's just the tail, a bit half of it, so it's quite a big fish, and they just folded it over. It's got onions, peppers, tomatoes, all that good stuff that you get in the Jamaica shop. No different. It's just a different. It's just a different style. Thank you, Papa. Yeah, a Christian problem today. I think there are a lot of Christian problems.
Yeah, a lot. A lot. And you can't say that you are a Christian and you don't pray.
Yeah.
You don't feed your spirit. Going to church is very important because the Bible says, forfeit not the gathering of the saints.
Say that again.
Don't forfeit the gathering of the saints. So it means that coming together to worship is also very important. But sometimes this is what I normally see. They do the worship, they do the praise, and when it comes to sermon, they say this is the most important part of our service today, or this is the we are coming to the very important part. Then what happens to the worship? What happens to the praise?
Yeah.
But literally, you can, when we talk about preaching, sermon is in good music. You can sing good music without preaching, and your sermon, your message
Will be through the music.
will be through the music.
That's fine, no problem.
Yes. So there is no way you can say that worshiping God is not about singing.
But it's not just that.
Yes.
It's not just that. It's that if it's not about just singing, why have you done so much singing and dancing? So I came there to hear the word.
Yeah.
I came to church today to hear the word. I wanted to hear scripture. I wanted to hear how the man said break it down.
Yes.
And then I think they should have spent longer on that, educating people about what the actual Bible says, than coming to church to come jump up and dance and
Exactly.
and whatever else. And don't get me wrong, it's
Exactly. If
entertaining.
entertaining, but if it's a
educational,
special, if it's a special program, let's assume that it's a youth day, and they want to exhibit their skills and talent in dance There is nothing wrong with that. But you know what I saw was that there is no, should it be the right word, discipline, time discipline. There is a church in the, how do you call this? It's not Lighthouse. When I remember this pastor, there is one church in Spintex. They've allocated time for all the programs. So let's say worship is 10 minutes. Assuming worship is 10 minutes, we have praise, we have sermon, we have everything. The moment they start the worship, they give the time frame for everybody to see. So they are going within the time frame. Okay, 5 minutes. Then they do a time countdown on the screen for everybody to see. The moment it's 5 minutes, then the next team also comes in, and they flow in that order.
Yeah.
So the pastor is also preaching, and he's also seeing the time. So they all move within that time frame.
That's good.
They don't exceed it, because the God we serve, I believe he's a God of order.
Order.
That is what
Strict
I believe in.
order.
He's a God of order.
He's a God of order. There's
When
no
he
confusion.
says the meeting time,
That's
I'm
the
meeting
time.
you scheduled, I'm going to meet you. I'm going to meet you 8 o'clock, and 10 o'clock I'm out of there. He's coming exactly that time, and at that time he has a different
That's the time
agenda.
that's been allocated, mate.
Perfect. The rest you are just wasting your time.
Come on now.
So you tell us, we are meeting this time, and that time there is nobody in. I was it, if I'm right, this I shouldn't get it wrong. Was it a vision? There is something I wanted to say, but it has been a long time, so I don't know if it was a dream or a vision, or it was a story that was told. I can't remember. It's been long time, but it's still fresh in my mind. What I realized was, anytime they say, okay, you are coming to church, and then something, let me get it right. You said the church starts at 8 o'clock. By 8 o'clock, angels, it was something I saw. Something was like a package. It has been packed in a package. You don't know the contents. So those things were kept on the chairs, the sitting places of everybody in the church. After the arrangements, in the morning, the cleaners or the ushers, they come to arrange the chairs and everything for service. Just after the arrangement, exactly the time that was given, the angels came to put the gifts on the tables after arrangements before the time. So those who came before, let's say it's 8 o'clock, those who came around 7, the moment the chairs have been arranged, the gifts were being kept on the chairs. So from 7:30 to 7:59, exactly to a minute, the moment the time was up, 8 o'clock, everything vanished. So those who were able to sit before that time, they were able to get exactly what, but I didn't see the content of it.
Okay.
Yes,
But I get the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes maybe that is how it works.
Yeah.
That is how it works. We should be committed to our time. We should be committed to everything that we do, especially when it comes to Christ.
But it's just like the virgins, isn't it? Some carried extra oil, some
Exactly.
never carried extra oil. And
Yeah.
what happened? Those who got in,
Those,
got in.
yes.
Those who was ready and prepared
Yeah,
got
life
in. And
went
those
out.
who weren't ready and prepared didn't get in. That's how it go.
Yeah.
Be ready?
So what is about Christ? It's a different thing altogether. But some places they do concentrate on the it's youth church. It's youth church, but you don't give them all the privileges. At least they need to have some restrictions.
What do you mean?
I mean that though it's youth church,
Yeah.
you need to coach them. You need to take them through some how your church service would be like, so that they can stay within their time frame.
Oh.
Yeah.
So those guys there, weren't they in their time frame?
They were doing okay. It's my first time there. I wouldn't know their tradition.
Right.
Yes, but to me, they were overdoing it.
I
Though
think it was overdoing
it was more or less like entertaining.
It was overdoing it.
They were
A
overdoing
song
it.
should not last that long.
Yeah, they were
And not
overdoing
only
it.
that, it was too much, man.
Yes. And then
But it was cute, but some of it was too much. It was
Yeah.
too repetitive. I don't even know. I think that's a fair point. I do think that's a fair point. Just because it did cross my mind.
I used to do choreography, but the pastor will give you his team.
Yeah.
He will give you the team. And after you do the script, you have to present to him a script on your choreography. And then he will assess it and make sure that that choreography is in line with his sermon.
Yeah.
He's going to do some changes, put in something, take out something,
Yeah.
and make sure that it's in line.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can even do your ministration through choreography and drama without him preaching.
Yeah.
And then he will only come and
To
do
make
the
it
summary.
probably bigger.
Yes, he will only come and do the summary of everything, of what you have presented. Sometimes the moment you are done with everything speaks by itself. So, and sometimes whilst he's preaching, you are also doing that to be like a demonstration to what he is saying. And they still give you, if it's 30 minutes and sermon, where sometimes I go to, sermon shouldn't last more than
Because people
30
only
minutes.
concentrate for 20 minutes.
Exactly. It shouldn't. This sermon was almost half 1 hour, 1 hour 30 minutes or so. Oh yeah, 1 hour 30 minutes. After the first, you hit your major point, you get your scriptures, you get your you relate, how do we call it, your references. You don't need so much scriptures. I went for a crusade. The man of God, is he one of the man of God? He came to Ghana. He is not a Ghanaian, but is he Benin? One of them came to Ghana. He was very, very, very good. He used just one scripture. Just one scripture.
Are you talking to me or yourself thinking?
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay, go on. I thought you were trying to out yourself. How many scriptures is it?
He used just one, like the whole crusade. A crusade, he was being invited outside the country and came to Ghana.
Okay.
Whosoever that calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. That was the only scripture he used. And for the past 5, 6 years, 7 years that he came, I still remember the exact scriptures
Yeah.
that he used. Just one scripture.
That's
Now,
how impactful it was.
you have all the impact, you have all the relations, you can relate it, you can coordinate it and everything. But sometimes when they are preaching, they turn up using about 10, 20 scriptures, quoting all the scriptures. You can do your reference, as in you'll be preaching, you use your scripture within it.
Yeah.
Yes, but reading through all this, you read Genesis, you read this, sometimes it ends up confusing us.
It's confusing. Why are you jumping for the book?
Yeah,
Why don't you just finish
exactly.
the one book first?
It confuses. At the end, you go home with nothing.
Because sometimes they don't even relate.
Yes.
What did John have to do with Luke today?
It doesn't relate.
They just, this is just a jump through themes when they should have just stuck on the one theme of
One thing,
premonition.
you stick to it, you
It
hit the
started
point.
with
you
John.
relate
Just
it.
stick with John. Stick with what happened in John, because they need to know the beginning of the story and what happened at the end of the
Yeah.
story. So just stick with John. And don't get me wrong, John, Mark, and Matthew, they cross over. They're almost telling each other stories in certain parts of it. Does that
Yeah,
make sense?
yes.
You can cross-reference even though there
Yes.
are contradictions in
Yeah.
the referencing, but we won't go there. But I'm just saying, if you stick with John, take them from the beginning to end, let them know who John is.
Yes.
Because there was two different Johns in the Bible. You don't
Yeah.
know which John it is. It's like there's two of everybody in the damn Bible. You need to reference who's who. But they're not the same people. But if
Yes.
you listen to the pastor, you can end up thinking that there's one Saul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you can end up thinking there's one Jesus. No, there's another guy in there called Jesus too. Don't you remember when they said, which Jesus do you want
Jesus,
to die?
yes.
So automatically there's only two Jesuses in the Bible. Do you know the difference?
Yeah.
You need to take them through it properly, man, and take their time with it, man. It's like when I'm learning my Bible, they want to dictate to me how. What's all that up there?
Wait.
That traffic?
No, it's not traffic.
What is
I
it?
think there are some ramps, so the cars are slowing down. The upcoming ancestral.
It's Jamaica flag on that one.
Right? They can.
On the lorry. Are there Jamaica flags? That's Jamaica flag too.
Yeah.
Oh, these people going.
Maybe the drivers love Jamaicans.
Oh, they love you. Oh, so it could
Yeah.
be African with Jamaica.
Yes,
Oh.
Most people do that.
Okay. Africans love Jamaica.
They love
Jamaicans
Rastafarians,
Yeah.
especially the Rastafarians.
Yeah, we do it differently
Yeah.
still, innit? We do it different. We got the ass. I love my. I always loved dreadlocks from a little girl.
Oh, okay.
I used to be 12 tribe.
Wow.
Probably don't know what that is, but my little sister's dad was a Rastafarian. He used to be part of the 12 tribes of Israel. It's like a Haile Selassie religious order, whatever you want to call it. So, he used to be involved in all of them. They still follow the Bible, Rastafarian. Do you know what I mean? Jesus is still Jesus. It's the bloodline of King Solomon, and the Bible doesn't acknowledge that. I don't think it acknowledges it. With the whole bloodline in the Bible, there's discrepancies. It goes from man to man to man to man to man. Gets to Jesus. No, gets to Joseph's father. No, then jumps to Mary.
Okay.
You get what I'm trying to say? How can we jump to Mary and then link Jesus in at that? And then also, how can King David be in the link? Because wasn't King David just a man? But because he did something, the king had favour over him and made him king. But his bloodline wasn't royal. Or was he a royal?
David.
Yeah, King David, where did he come from? David and the Goliath. Because is it that same David? Is it the David from Goliath when he killed the dragon, he got made king?
Yes, I think.
So did he come from a royal bloodline, or was he just somebody on the side that said he's going to take on the giant?
I haven't dig deep into that, but he wasn't from the royal family.
He's not royal.
No, he wasn't from the royal.
So how can they say that he's from the royal bloodline of King David, and King David is not born a king?
Yeah.
How can he come from a royal lineage? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You see all of these contradictions that God is showing me,
Yeah.
and I don't even know the Bible like a Christian. The Almighty just saying, "Nah, you need to fact check that book, because it ain't right."